Okay, it says I'm live, even though I'm very glitchy at the moment. We'll try to correct that in a minute. Ah, so glitchy. Hey, Larry. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Aaron. Once everybody's in, we will attempt to restart the app and get rid of our lag, hopefully. As much as it scares me, it was kind of difficult to get this thing started tonight. So I guess before we go too far, I will go ahead and try to reset this and hope for the best. If for some reason it doesn't work, I will start a new one. Hey, Connie. So, guys, just sit tight for 1 second. I am going to attempt to reset and hopefully be right back. All right. Hopefully, we're in business now. You know, one thing I didn't do, sorry. I guess whenever I talk on the phone, maybe my finger rubs up against the lens on the camera, and that's what makes it all smudgy all the time, because it seems to get that way every day. And we're still a bit glitchy, but it's not quite as bad as it was. But I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Kimberly. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad it is Friday. It has been a week, to say the least. Hey, Mr. Krabs. Oh, I just got rejected. Hank Matumbo. No, 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 no. Hey, Kayla. Oh, everybody's doing well. I had some running around to do this afternoon, and my sister, who I think I've told you lives across the street, adopted a dog today. I don't know. She's up here hiding in her spot. But for any of you that follow the Paws of Alabama Facebook page, there was a dog named Murphy. And there's a bug in here somewhere. Hank was chasing it earlier. But yeah, there was a dog named Murphy that Paws was trying to help somebody rehome. And my sister decided to adopt it. And the lady from the rescue brought the dog over there, and I was over there chatting and hanging out. So after that, I got a tip on some. A buddy of mine called me this morning and said there's a little creek that, I'd say little, it's not a little creek, it's a significant size creek, I guess, is in terms of how creeks go, but they've been like scooping out the bottom of the creek and piling up the dirt on the sides of the creek. And I went to stake that out. I was going to get out with my metal detector, but it was a little too late and getting a little bit too dark for my liking. So I just went by and kind of scouted it. She's still up here. And then I picked us up some dinner, but when I got back with our dinner, yeah, very sweet dog, just a little timid right now. He's not sure what's going on. But when I got back with dinner, I opened up the door, and these guys made themselves right at home and were all over the living room and the kitchen and dining room and exploring the whole house now. The other cats seem to be tolerating it just fine. I'm not sure who came in here. I know Murray came in here and somebody got upset, but I'm not sure who or what started it. I heard a couple of little skirmishes. I'm sure Tabby was involved somewhere. Hank doubles as a goalie. Oh, it was Murray and Stella. And hello, D Hutch. I don't know if I said hello to you when you came in. Maybe I did. I could be losing my mind. There's a very real possibility. Wilson says there's a flying bug in here somewhere. I have not seen it, but I'm hopeful that maybe Stella will start venturing out in the rest of the house, but I don't know. I don't know how these guys see that bug because I have not. I guess it's a very small bug, whatever it is. Even things that aren't there. He's over there watching it, whatever it is. I still don't see it. Oh, excuse me. And I guess those of you on the opposite side of the globe saw me come in here at 3:30 this morning because Melanie and I both fell asleep before we fed everyone last night. So they either got a really late meal or a very early breakfast. Not sure how you want to categorize it. Come on, Tabby. Knock it off. I'm very tired. I was tired yesterday because, well, my plan was to get the hedge trimmer out and trim up our bushes, and I was going to mow the lawn after that. And who is upset? Tabby. But it started raining right when I was about to start with the mower. But that's okay because the bushes wore me out. We have 3 very large hedges in the front yard. Yeah, sometimes we forget. And we have to use the little pull chain to keep the fan on. Yeah, and Hank has much shorter legs than Wilson does. I don't know if that's if that's the reason behind it, but he's not as tall as Wilson is. We got little shrimpy legs and a kitten face. Hank saw the bug again. Well, I wish you would have let me know, Dawn, and I would have invited you over to remodel ours. Ours is in need of a remodel, and we'll get that done. We're going to prioritize the electrical first, I think. Oh, I saw the bug that time. It's a little fly or a gnat or something. And it's in his water dish. Was in his water dish. I tried to get it and missed. But yeah, between work and household chores and running cats around and taking things to fosters and all that, it's just been a busy week. And I hope the weather cooperates tomorrow so I can get out and have a little bit of leisure, even though it's going to be hot. I'll deal with hot though. It's summer. It's supposed to be hot. You still see that bug? I guess Wilson gave up on us. Uh-oh, I hear a dog. That sounds like an alley. It is an alley. All right, lay down. If you're gonna stay in here, you gotta lay down. And not claw my leg. I know you want attention. Allie needs another appointment with the groomers. Are you going to turn around so everybody can see you? Hey, what are you doing over there? Don't go towards the litter boxes. Here, lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Let's see if I can still lean against the wall here. Why are you snorting all over me? And Salem's come to visit. Hello, Salem. Troublemaker. Hey, Rick. I think it might have been upper 80s, low 90s today, but that's just because it was kind of overcast. When the sun's out, 92, 93, and humid. Allie? She just came in here and laid down, so. What's going on out there, Hank? He's on high alert. That's the face he makes the whole time while he's exploring the rest of the house. He's still not real confident about everything going on out there yet. And there he goes. Where did you go? Yeah, Kimberly, I'm a little jealous of 60s and 70s. Well, I think all my cats abandoned me. Where did you go? Hey, Salem. Salem's coming back, though. And Allie wants my attention. Salem. Why are you being such a needy dog? Every time I stop petting her, she claws me with her foot. Do you like the mice, Salem? Yeah, you're like, whatever. Hank does. All he has to do is hear you rattle it, and he comes running. What? What is the deal? Hey, cat lover. And Salem takes to his spot. Well, that's not fetching. That's picking it up and dropping it. Yeah, he's out there somewhere. I don't know where he went, but he was all over the place earlier. She says, "This is my territory. No other cat is allowed in it." It's hard to get a good look at her because she's in this dark little cube. Why don't you come out? She has been using this perch a lot, though. She's happy to get attention. She doesn't want to come out. Do you? Oh, she says she's happy in there. And what did we do with the gray mouse? What are you doing, Allie? Trying to lure Hank back in here, but I don't know if it's working. Hanky. Oh, somebody's mad. Hey, Aurora. Well, we'll just look at Salem for a minute while there are no other cats. Hey, Fern. There's Wilson. He came back. Wilson. Yeah, Hank and Wilson have found too much excitement out there. They don't want to stay in here anymore. every day when we feed them now, the mornings and afternoons and nights, as soon as I open the door, they all come running out. If I have food in my hand, they come right back, but they aren't so afraid of the outside. They're a little nervous about it. What did you do with the gray mouse, Hank? Good catch. Yeah, this afternoon, when I opened the door, Wilson seemed to be in midair, flying out the door as soon as I opened it. And Tabby came in to say hello, or to see what food he could scrounge up. Now he's just sticking his feet in the water. What? And we've lost Hank again. Wilson. Ugh. And Wilson's favorite mouse was sitting back here, and it is soaking wet. So we'll have to dry that in a minute. Where are you going? Wilson. And Melody was complaining about freezing when I came home with dinner. It's not freezing in here, though. Yeah, he likes to do that. He and Tabby both. And Salem has gotten a little better about leaving Luna alone, at least at night. We've been letting Salem sleep in the bedroom with us and Luna and Oscar. Binks comes and goes occasionally. More often than not, Binks cries at the door to get in, and you let him in, he runs under the bed, and 5 minutes later he's at the door crying to get out. So what you doing, Wilson? Well, if you would lay down a little closer to me, I could keep petting you rather than laying down just out of reach. You, Tabby. What? Who are you talking to? Yeah, he's a big fluff ball. He's being nicer than he was. A lot of times when we first open the door, he kind of camps out just outside the door and he hisses and carries on when they try to slip past him. And he just took a swipe at Salem. I don't know, he's just territorial of that area right over here by the door. But once they get out there, he's fine. I haven't seen him do any of that once they're out in the hall or in the living room or kitchen or dining room. I need to put the legs out on this so I'm not Shaking it all around. Sorry, we're not having an earthquake. That's just me. And see, once he comes back in here, he has to hiss and carry on like they're not friends any other time. Oh, did I put that too close to you? It says don't put the phone so close to me. I don't like it. You want to get in the box? Come on, get in your box. I don't know how much sense it made to put that blanket in the box because it's always kicked halfway or all the way out of it. Yeah, Wilson can have all the pets he wants. I'm anxious for him to get a little more settled about being out in the rest of the house, so maybe he'll sit in my lap some when he's not so on edge. I mean, he's not terrified like he was, but sudden movements or sounds spook him a little bit. I don't know what that noise was. I think Melanie might have just thrown a toy. Yeah, he likes when you rub his ears. And a lot of times when I come in here, I'll pick him up and set him in my lap, and he'll stay for a few seconds, but not very long before he decides he needs to hop up. Well, welcome back, Hank. You missed out on your box here. So for those that don't know, hopefully everything works out. We will have a kitten cam set up. I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet, but Sunday we are going to set one up for paws with a mama cat and some, I think, a week or 10-day-old kittens. We still have some details to iron out on exactly how we're going to set it all up, but we hope to have it set up
Why you run away?
Saturday or Sunday afternoon sometimes.
Welcome back.
I would have to say me. Sometimes he still runs and hides from her, so close up of the dog. But we won't be able to do daily close-ups of them or weigh-ins or anything like we did with the others. It might be a weekly thing, a bi-weekly thing. It depends, because it'll be even further. Not that my office is terribly far from here, but it'll be further away than that. It's probably about a 30-minute, well, 35-minute drive, roughly. Office is between 20 and 30 minutes. It's just a little further than that. But the plan is to get that all set up Sunday and hopefully start broadcasting the same afternoon. I know we'll be moving them Sunday, but hopefully we won't run into any logistical things. She said she had a computer that wasn't being used. I just don't know any of the specs on that computer yet. But we'll let everybody know when. Whoa. When all that happens. Hank just came charging in here.
What are you running from? He's not floof, but he made Wilson floof.
No, I think he's just being goofy.
Are you playing with him?
Hank came charging in and ran over the top of Wilson and scared everybody. D. Hutch says hello.
Hey, D. Hutch.
Salem has made himself at home over here now. And Fern says hello.
Hey, Fern.
And I have a mosquito bite on my arm from being outside with the dog earlier. Let's see if we can move this up a notch. Connie says hello.
Hey, Connie. No, tabby.
And I hope that's not a mosquito in the house. It just started itching.
What happens?
Oh, it's already a big welt on my arm.
Got a good meal. She got a good meal. You know that, right?
Lynette says hello. No.
Hey, Lynette. Mosquitoes that bite are females.
Kimberly says hello.
Hello, Kimberly.
This is why I let you read the phone so I don't have to just keep relaying the hellos.
Hello. What are you staring at?
There's a flying bug in here somewhere that's not a
He's
mosquito.
staring at my face.
Oh.
What? Look at him.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't think that's what made him stare at you, but who knows? Like a statue there for a minute.
I don't know. Mary Poppins. You, hello. You probably don't know that.
I've seen Mary Poppins, but not enough to
Not
get
as
that
many
reference.
times as me. You, hello. You know the scene where they're like fox hunting?
Yeah.
That's the call. Like that they would call the dogs or no. I think they do that whenever they saw a fox.
Are you tired?
Lazy.
All that exploring wore you out. Stella has not come out of there in a while.
That's where she goes. It's her favorite spot.
Yeah, which disrupts playtime for Hank because we have to throw it down here, and he's gotten too good and swats it away every time I try to throw it. Somebody knocked this soaking wet mouse back on the floor again. Wilson. You're not being very entertaining, Wilson.
Did you tell them we fed them super late last night?
Yeah, I did. She's over here still, Mr. Krabs. She's just hanging out. Yeah, it was like 3:30, I think.
2:30.
No, it was later than 2:30. It was after 3, I know. I was sleeping really good. And then something woke me up, and I looked at the clock and I looked at you and the light was on and the TV was still on. I said, oh crap, I bet nobody's been fed.
I can't always be held responsible for keeping you awake.
I'm holding you fully responsible for not staying awake and feeding the cats.
And it just knocks everything off of everything.
Yeah, she must be related to Clara. I finally cleaned my desk off because I got sick of everything on my desk being battered around and knocked off. And in the midst of cleaning my desk off, I went through some other things, and Stella has a date with the vet very soon to get her rabies shot. She's a little bit past due. Clara as well.
Yes, I'll send you reminders.
They used to.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we get all kinds of reminders from that cat.
So I've got to figure out the logistics of taking Stella to the vet to get her shots and taking Clara to the vet to get her shots. I don't know that I can do them both in one day. I did. I found it today while I was cleaning stuff off my desk and going through drawers and all of that stuff. So I have Stella's paperwork in hand. I knew I had it, I just didn't know exactly where. It gets mixed up with all my work stuff. And but I think Stella was due, yeah, May 5th. So she's a little behind, but she hasn't been outdoors or anything like that, so I think we're okay. We'll try to get her in next week. Tabby. Yes, she does. But yeah, I was saying I don't know how the logistics of getting Stella and Clara in to get shots is going to work.
You're just going to make it on different takes.
Yeah.
She want to torture Stella by letting her sit in that room by herself.
No, I don't want to torture Stella. Stella's had a hard enough go of it. They are. Do they? I'm not sure. Do they do the 3-year vaccine cycle for cats? I know they do for dogs, but I'm not sure about cats.
3 years with some of them. I'm not sure if the vet prefers them or just offers them, or if they sometimes forget to ask when you get them.
Well, the 3 years is definitely more convenient, but
most of our cats are old enough that they probably need
well,
to see once a year. Old enough or have issues enough.
Yeah.
Hello, Vincent.
Well, maybe that's the way we ought to go for Clara. Just get her the 3-year. And may just do the annual for Stella since she's a little older. Where are you going, Hank?
That big doge.
Nope. And here's Vincent. I don't know if you guys have seen him up close or not, but
super close.
This is our dog, Vinny. He's the old man who doesn't really see, well, he doesn't really hear very much anymore.
Stella's not gonna like that.
She's not even looking at him. Well, she might be now.
Vinny, why are you? Don't.
Yes,
Vinny.
Lily was.
Vinny, don't let him mess with you.
Hey, come here. Don't mess with him. Lily was quite a handful at the vet.
That was when she pooped on the table.
She almost pooped on me. And she cowered down in a corner, and the vet had to get me to go in there to pick her up. He didn't want to go reaching his hands down to get her because she was very angry.
You need to go outside or something?
No, he's just not allowed in here ever, so he's sniffing around, checking it out. Good boy. You just lay down.
Wilson says, I don't know about that, Doge.
But you can see his graying muzzle there.
Hey, you're okay.
But for being an old dog, Vinny is in pretty good health.
Take him in with that wonderful cat. Probably another lipoma.
Yeah.
He's had a lipoma removed from his chest once before. We think he might have another that they need to look at. He had a wart removed from his head.
But mostly good health for Vinny. He's hypothyroid. We have him on thyroid medication. I think he's hypo because he was putting on weight.
So dogs get hypo and cats get hyper.
I think he can go either way with a dog.
Luna has the kind of making her lose weight.
He's definitely part black lab. He's trying to lick me in the face. I don't know what he's mixed with, but he was found. I don't know if it was in the woods or what, but a girl found him. He was a small puppy on the side of a road, of the road, whatever road, I don't know exactly where. And his, is it left ear? Yeah, I think it's his left ear. Had been all mangled up by something. So they wouldn't say it was totally severed, but it was not in good shape. But
Can you go outside?
they patched his ear up. He probably has. Yeah, I think he's mostly lab, just not full blooded. But overall, he still gets out and runs and plays. He doesn't show any signs of aging as far as his mobility. It's just the hearing and the barking, which I think the barking is a product of him not being able to hear. He's the one that used to never bark until like the last 6 months or so. He's 12. Yeah, 12, almost going on 13.
Allie.
So I hope it's just not like a sudden decline in health where he has all kinds of issues.
He was starting to lose his peripheral vision a little while ago, where he can't seem to tell if a space is big enough for him to fit through. It is, but he looks at it like it's not big enough and hesitates.
Yeah. Going outside, he doesn't really hesitate much, but coming back in the house, he's a little slow, or going into his crate, he's a little reluctant.
Going into the bedroom.
Yeah, going in the bedroom door. If you hold your hand out in front of him and just show him that he's got a clear path, he's fine, but he just doesn't see as well as he used to. But neither do I. We've been talking about getting our own eye appointments for 3 months now, and that hasn't happened.
The anti-reflective coating on my glasses has been flaking off for years now. I think I probably got these glasses like 3 or 4 years ago.
Excuse me. Tabby. Allie is 9. She's mostly in good health. She had to have surgery when she was,
3 or 4.
I don't remember. Not very old. She tore her ACL. She also has hip dysplasia, which will probably get worse as she gets older. And I may have told you guys all this before, but Allie also came from the office parking lot. Oh, she's a very smart dog. Too smart for her own good. She's got a pretty firm grasp on language and body language. Don't you? You know what's going on all the time.
She hates thunder.
Yeah, she doesn't like thunder. She doesn't like loud trucks. She hates when people knock on the door. And I'm surprised she's not cowering in fear with this pointed at her, because she normally hates her picture taken.
Because it's on the tripod, she doesn't see it as a phone or a camera.
Yeah, we got her the same year that we found Russell.
Got her in March.
Yeah, and I think Russell came in May or June. So they were about 3 months apart. Yeah, I've noticed that when I squat down now, I hear my knees just like creaking and crackling. My knees have always popped a little bit, but now they're making this horrible.
You need glucose in.
I need something.
Yeah, Vinny has this thyroid medicine. She doesn't have any medication she's on right now, but
Yeah, she's on joint supplements.
glucose, chondroitin supplement.
What you doing, Wilson?
And they both get fish oil.
I'm really amazed at how well Wilson and Hank have tolerated the dogs, having not been around dogs before they came here, and even after being here, they didn't really have much interaction with them until recently. I don't think she figured it out. Is that a camera? Is that a camera?
I think it makes the camera noise to run away. No pictures. No pictures, please.
Well, that's been the case for me for a long time, Kimberly. I've had neck and back issues for, gosh, since I was in my late teens, I guess, if not before that.
Yes, scoliosis. That starts when you're a kid. It takes when I'm like above them. I have to sneak in on the floor level.
I'll cut it out. Yeah, and then it slowly evolved into the shoulder issue, which I had surgery on. It's not completely fixed. It's better than it used to be, but... Why are you being mean to Hank?
It's just a snot.
I'm sore from yesterday. I'm trimming those bushes.
It's because you have to hold a heavy thing like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done physical therapy.
As much as they'll let you before they stop paying for it.
Yeah, I maxed out the insurance on physical therapy before they did the surgery on my shoulder. And
And they'd only pay for a couple more appointments after having surgery because you had so much physical therapy before having surgery.
Come on, Tabby, knock it off.
Which they tell you to do physical therapy before you do invasive stuff, so
Yeah.
then you use all of your physical therapy and you still have to have the invasive stuff, and then they don't want to pay for physical therapy after that.
The insurance system or the
Broken
healthcare system
here.
is
So broken.
completely broken.
And
Yeah.
we don't even we're relatively healthy, so we don't see the worst of it. Other people have it so much worse than us, but it's still obnoxious.
But I'm still on the right side of the dirt, so I'll take that. Aches and pains and all. I should, Kimberly. I know when we went to Disney World a couple of years ago, with all the walking and it's just constant movement, it really sucked the first day or two, but by the end of the week I was starting to feel better, and now it's just a matter of having the time to walk that much. I don't think we have that much time in a day to walk that much.
Like, you know how the goal is for 10,000 steps? We both have desk jobs. His is on the 3rd floor where they had the kittens, the 3rd floor office project thing. But my office is not on the 3rd floor. If I want to get 10,000 steps in a day, I have to do my normal work routine and then run 3 miles.
We're just going to put you on lawnmower duty. You can do that. Or weed trimmer duty.
I'll get one of those manual lawnmowers.
Are you going to do it? Okay. Well, if you get the manual lawnmower, you can do that. I'm not doing that.
Nope. And he says he's done up the outside.
Excuse me. But I'm trying my best not to end up in as bad a shape as my dad with his back and his neck. He's had multiple surgeries, and a lot of his stemmed from a motorcycle wreck. At least I suspect a lot of it did. He's always had back and neck issues, but they seem to have progressively gotten worse after his Bike wreck.
What?
And it doesn't help that he's 67 now. See a cat lover. Well, we're almost out of cats, other than this one up here, who's still hiding. Why are you still hiding? You don't want to come back? Wilson says he does. Well, come here. Come here. I had the same thing happen to me when I was 15, Lynette. I think he was doing between 40 and 50 when he hit us at a complete stop. I'm not saying that's what caused all of my neck issues, but I think that's what created a lot of it. And that was back before cell phones, so you couldn't really blame anybody for texting and driving. I'm not sure what the guy was doing. What are you doing? Well, we were just in after school traffic, and it got all congested on a main road on our way home. And we had come to a complete stop at the bottom of a hill and kind of on a curve, so I guess maybe he just wasn't expecting a car to be stopped there, and it was. And it was us. Hello, Binks.
Oh, your rear ending.
Yeah. Hello, Binks. Hey, buddy.
I don't think he wants to be your friend, Vinny. You don't like cats anyway. I told you to get on the couch and you defy me.
Definitely could have been worse. What are you doing, Vincent? Why are you back in here again? Hey, why are you in here? Too much Doge in here.
I've seen a bug fly around.
I saw it too. They've been watching it. I have not been able to catch it. Binksy.
Oh, you're trapped.
We just have it committed to memory now.
What?
She asked how we tell them apart.
Not who?
I guess she's talking about. Or did you mean Binks and Stella? Which, of course, is pretty easy when Stella just camps out up there.
Vinny, no.
Says, I got to be a part of this. Yeah, it probably is a lot harder for you guys. In person, it's a little easier because Binks is taller and a little lankier. And he doesn't have the white patch on his chest. And he's a lot friendlier to the other cats. So.
It's the Doge show.
What is that? This was supposed to be kitten close-up, not dog close-up. Even though they're not really kittens. More like teenage cats.
Binksy. Binksy. Only a couple of our cats come one home.
Binks is one of them. Sometimes Murray. Mabel. Salem. Ow! Stop! Your claws are so sharp.
And Binks is built a lot more like Wilson. Whereas Stella is built not exactly like, but more like Lily is. Short and squatty. Callie, you can't go over there. I know you like getting in the smallest space you can.
Yeah, this one, I think we told you, this one crawled under our bed the other night and was too big to get herself out, and I had to lift the bed up to give her enough room to crawl out the side. She's never done that. I don't know why she got under the bed. As long as we've had her, she's never done that until the other night. That's all wet and gross.
Like she'll sometimes lay next to the bed and be like partly under it on her side, but she went all the way under the bed between the under the bed boxes.
Wilson. There's a Wilson behind you. And he sees the dog and he's backpedaling. I don't think so. I didn't hear any. There was a noise out in the hallway where our cat Oscar is trying to get out of the bedroom. Oh. Ah!
Rejected.
Stella was camouflaged in the little house, and Binks jumped up there, and she immediately made her presence known.
Did Mom say come back? That's your come back home call? Mom picking a fight?
What you doing, Hank?
Exploring. We went everywhere. The box on the dog crate. What are you doing in the bathroom, buddy? Probably shouldn't be up on the sink like that. Oh no! Doge in the way.
Wilson.
Shut the door so that we have some dedicated cat time. Before we close the
Oh,
door.
and Tabby's up there. I didn't know you were there, Tabby.
Yeah, he's been hiding everywhere. Oh. You're okay. You're more okay in your cuddle spot. It's like gray now. Yeah. Yeah. What? Hank is beside you.
Oh, he walked that way. Tabby, be nice.
What? No. Why you gotta be so mad? How is this spot fire?
I don't know.
It's like an eye booger, but I don't know. It might be like a scab next to a rock.
Could be.
Maybe.
Hello, Hank. Well, we just hit the 1 hour mark, folks.
Monkey. Monkey.
And Tabby says it's time to eat. So I think we're going to wind down and get everyone fed. And my plan is to get in bed and wake up early in the morning and,
Hate garbage.
well, possibly, depending on how early I get up. But hopefully find something shiny in the ground tomorrow. I hope. Hope. Got a new spot to go to, so. And I haven't uploaded a video in
2 new spots, right?
3 weeks. Well, 2 new spots.
You're gonna key to go to 1 spot?
That's what I'm talking about.
And then Neil told you about the other spot?
Yeah, I'm not sure how easy it's going to be for me to get down there. I'm going to have to look at that a little closer.
And like I said, to get down here tonight, like, do it on a different day.
But thank you guys. We appreciate it. Maybe a little later tomorrow night, just because we are doing Father's Day for my dad.
That was on Sunday.
Father's Day is on Sunday, but we're doing cookout tomorrow night. So we're going to do a cookout at my brother's house for Father's Day tomorrow night. I don't know what time we'll be back home. It won't be terribly late, but we'll do the close-up after that. So keep an eye out for that. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact time because I just don't know yet, but we will do one. But thank you guys. We always